Hi, Saurabh. Can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
Okay. I'm totally fine. How are you?
I'm really good and so good to see you. Finally,
Same
after
here.
so many webinars like
Yeah,
attendee and this, now we are interacting like this.
absolutely. I'm glad I'm here.
Yes. Saurabh, I remember मैंने आपका मैसेज देखा था. Uh, and correct me if I'm wrong. But when you invested in FlexiFunnels, I guess you messaged that it was money saved for your LIC premium policy that you invested in FlexiFunnels.
Yes, yes. The first time, yes.
First time, race.
It was not for a LIC thing. Actually, I was supposed to go through a surgery, and it was for that surgery actually.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
That
but yeah,
amount was contributing to my surgery amount actually.
Acha, that amount was contributing towards that surgery. Okay, so LIC पे you were submitting, like adding
That
over
was also part
shares.
of that was also in the pipeline actually. So there were many expenses at that point of time.
Okay, okay. That is a big decision. Like you had to collect that money for your surgery. So before like even sharing how you got your first client, second client, last client, like that amount was adding up for your surgery. So how come you made the decision like you want to invest that money in a platform in which there is always a uncertainty whether you will get
Yes,
results or not. So what
yes.
what made you do that?
For that, I think I would like to take you a little bit back in the time. I'm sure many of the viewers, those who are watching me right now, they must be able to get the idea what I am coming from. So the journey that I have started in 2018 June, I think you both started the journey in June 2018 only, I think, and that time only I joined you, and I have been with your webinars and everything. And then after I was like, I was very keen to learn from both of you, like Saurabh Bhai and you. Sorry, Rahul Bhai and you.
Right.
And I was like, there is something I used to think that, I know a lot of things. But then when I heard both of you, I thought that, okay, there are many things which I need to learn yet. And that actually, gave a seed in in myself that, okay, let me just proceed ahead, give little bit more priority to my learnings, my skills, because prior to 2018 I was doing a job, and after 18 years of experience, I decided to start my own business because I was totally fed up with corporate culture. So there was no security of job, no security of financials, nothing, and moreover you're facing medical issues and all that stuff. So coming to a point when I got an I was I think I was in a webinar when you declared that very soon in few months you'll be releasing a software,
Right.
and you started sharing about those that software, and that point of time I was not even aware it would be named as flexible. So I was so keen because before that I heard ClickFunnels, I heard a lot many things, and I tried them. I tried all of them, and I mean I was not getting anything from it because the amount was high, options were less. Moreover, it was not from the maker who is based out in India. It was from a maker who is based out in US or somewhere else in the globe, and they do not understand what Indian market is. They do not understand what Indian business owners requires. So that's where I was facing very, constrained with myself, and I thought, okay, I would not like to proceed with those softwares. Instead of investing hefty amount with them, I stopped using them. And the moment I saw and heard from you that you're going to release software, I was so curious to buy it right away. I was not aware of it, that what would be the amount, because you had not declared it that time. But I was constantly checking with Vikas. I was constantly checking with the other team members of yours, Yogesh and all, when this software will come and I'll start using it. Maybe somewhere somehow I had a trust in both of you that whatever you will bring into the market, it will help me out. Why? Because both of you have been sharing your journey from the beginning, and I could really relate to it because my journey is almost kind of the same. And I think, when you are putting everything in your journey and all that experience, whatever the problems you faced that time, and the kind of solutions you must have, factored in the software, I was quite sure that it will help me out. in that. So coming back to the decision making, yes, I was eagerly waiting for that software. The moment I got to know that it is, it has been launched, I was there in the first webinar when FlexiFunnel was launched, and I was the fourth or fifth person who bought the FlexiFunnel. I not a single moment I thought about my surgery, because somewhere I knew, money is just like a tool. If I'll lose this deal of buying a FlexiFunnel, it would be a great tool for me to earn more. So why would I stuck with 30,000 or 35,000, and why not create 30 lakhs instead using FlexiFunnel? And that would give me wings actually. So that was my whole thought.
वाह! मेरे को पता है एक बहुत अच्छी चीज़ क्या लग रही है यहाँ पे। वर यू हियर व्हेन शुभम वाज शेयरिंग हिज स्टोरी, शुभम चौधरी?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, so Shubham said that he was one of the top 10 customers of FlexiFunnels. And you said that you were one of the top 5 customers of FlexiFunnels.
yeah.
The best part is, when your customers who are like customers from day number one, when after 4 years they come and tell other people that you should be using it, because it is very easy. Let's suppose, see, doing sales is easy, but retaining
Yeah.
customers for so long can only be done with good kind of service. And then
Yes,
your
yes.
initial top 10 customers are here and still they are, with you and now advocating for you. That is the best feeling for any kind of product creator.
And trust me, I would not like to go away from FlexiFunnel ever. Either I use it less, I use it more, doesn't matter. Either I use it, my team use it, doesn't matter. But I'm going to be with Flexible because it has given me wings to reach my audience, reach my clients. And as I was there in FGS last year, also I got award from you and Rahul Bhai. So I mean, my success and my journey is speaking for itself.
100%. It is.
Yeah.
We can share your screen.
So how do I share my screen? If you can assist me, please.
There should be a share button.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Is it visible?
It is starting to come. Yeah, now it is.
Okay, I have not been able to put many proofs and pictures here because most of my business right now is offline, but I am also coming online. I have been, running a couple of things in FlexiFunnel, but then yes, as per my audience preference, I need to go offline, and there my business works. So let me start. Hello, friends. I am Saurabh Prabhakar. I am a business specialist and a sales coach. So what I do is basically I help business owners to, increase and enhance and scale their business and remove their loopholes from their business and pain points. Apart from that, I'm also a sales coach. I teach, in corporates, I give trainings and everything to people, those who are in sales, how to do sales with proven methods and strategies. And whatever we have been thinking about sales, it is not exactly the same. I have approximately 25, 26 years of experience now. So I think, I'm the right person who can help business owners as well as, the salespeople. I also help business owners to get salespeople from my sales team, like sales, to students. If I come to my first client, my story is a little bit lengthy, but I would like to share it with you. That was very interesting, actually. So I got my first client in a business seminar, wherein he shared his few concerns about his business. So we were sharing the same table actually. I tried to assess his problem and was able to suggest some strategies to him as per the problems he was facing that time. Later that week, he applied those strategies in his business and started getting some positive results in a matter of 2 months. And I was not even aware of it whether he will apply my strategies or not. But then I was somewhere I was in a giving zone. I was trying to help this person out, and he contacted me back one day and asked to have a meeting in his office. I was literally shocked, why he's contacting me after 2 months, because that was not expected from him. But he showed interest to meet me, and I've been there. I propose after listening everything what he is going through. I proposed my services to him in that meeting after knowing my strategies were helping him out. I was not confident to like he was not confident to go with my services because of the package price. So I created a no-brainer service package for him, and that actually helped him, that he would not be stuck anywhere. held us both to start and should take a decision. And this no-brainer thing I learned from flexible time domination training that was really helpful to close this deal. Uh, we started when my client was making six figures a month, and now after working for some time, we have been able to scale this business to eight figures a month. I learned this no-brainer from this timeline domination. But then, yes, I never, I'll be very honest, I never gave my serious thoughts to the training in the initial phase because I thought I am more interested into the software rather than the training. But then, while I was using that software, I was getting a lot of things. And then after I recognized that, I should refer the training once, maybe it will help me out. And to my surprise, the very first training which I saw, it gave me the answers of approximately five to six problems that I was facing that time. So yes, I was doing wrong initially. I was just focusing on the software part, but then I realized and I went back to all my trainings. I attended that, and then after I started flexible again. Uh, After that, this was my first client and my first story. So my first client, we started with 30,000 rupees. And this was my first ever payment from a client. But I would like to mention this was a recurring amount every month. This was not a one-time amount. And working only 4 hours a week, that means six offs in a week working scenario. So I'm just working one day in a week. I'm taking off 6 days a week. So that has been able to tell you that what kind of power I have been getting from this FlexiFunnel and the trainings. Coming to the next part, my highest ticket client customer story. My highest ticket client met me at an airport. That was really a kind of a movie scene for me. Our flight was to Hyderabad and it got delayed. We just started a random chat that led to a business driven conversation at the end. I asked for his profile and also shared mine at that point of time. He suddenly got curious and asked, about all my services, what I do, how I do it, and what are my goals, what is my vision, why I'm doing that. So I started sharing all the small things with him. So I shared a small of my services. He took my contact number that time, and he boarded the flight with me. We had different seats, so we could not talk after that. After 3 months or so, I got a call from him asking if we could get on a video call. That was again, a very nice experience that, I was just thinking about our meeting. And in the same zone, I got this video call invitation from him. So he shared his struggle with his family business and how he lost a lot of money on things that were not in his control. And I gave him some suggestions to apply to his business and see if these are working for him. But instead, he started using my strategies. He requested me to be a part of his company and help him with all those challenges of being, by being a professional in that matter. And that was really, gratifying, and that was really like, making me to the next cloud. While I was not even expecting it, I was not even closing it. But yet that next person got that kind of confidence in me, and he asked me to join his company as a MD, as a managing director. And he asked me to, take his company to the next level, and he totally trusted my skill set. So I shared him the cost involved and what all services I would be, including with my services. He was totally okay with it. And we took that project. We started with 70,000 rupees package, which I offered him in the initial phase for his company. And now we are on 1.8 lakhs per month package with him. And not to forget, this is a recurring basis. So it's not a one-time payment, it's a recurring payment. So I think it's a big achievement. Once again, I would like to thank Saurabh for that and Flexiful and its trainings. So we started with one branch. This is a milestone which I would like to share with all of you. We started with one branch, four employees. That time he only had four employees. It was kind of a, not even branch, it was kind of a shop. So we started with that kind with shop with four employees, and today, after 2 years, he has seven branches, 145 employees, still progressing, still growing in India. And last month we opened one more branch in China. So I would say, I have been able to drive my business to the next level. At the same time, I have been able to drive, my clients' results to the next level. and I think that's what matters. Uh, for me, I never focused on my, I never focused on my personal growth. I actually focused on my client's growth, and because that is going to ensure your growth as well at the end. So coming to the next one, any different client that I had. This client came to me through a reference, but there were three partners. On that they were in sync with my suggestion and services. And the third partner who had the major share in the business, he refused to take my services from some reason. I don't know. I still don't know. So we did almost six meetings in a span of 4 months. I mean, 4 महीने में 6 मीटिंग करी तब भी कोई रिजल्ट नहीं था. He was not ready to buy my services. He was not ready to even continue with me. But my team kept following him, following up with him. And finally, third partner got ready to meet me once again after putting a lot of hard work and lot of follow-ups. We never gave up on him. We kept on trying, and finally, he gave his time to meet. I could sense his, pain, what exactly he's facing right now in his business, and suggested a no-brainer offer for them wherein they were not losing anything until I drove them some results. Now, Saurabh bhai, this was again one of your training which I learned from.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, wherein आप आपको सामने वाला ट्रस्ट नहीं कर रहा, तो एटलीस्ट आप बोलो मेरी सर्विस लो, आप मुझे पेमेंट मत करना. रिजल्ट आएगा तो पेमेंट करना, रिजल्ट नहीं आएगा कोई पेमेंट नहीं बनता आपका. सो सेम स्ट्रेटजी फ्रॉम द टाइमलाइन डोमिनेशन आई यूज्ड हियर. आई टोल्ड देम दैट ओके, आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू द रिजल्ट विद इन 3 months, whatever you're expecting. If you think you have received a result which you were expecting, we can proceed. And then we started that project of setting up their business as per our protocol. Within 3.5 months, 3 महीने तो नहीं, 3.5 महीने लग गए. So we could deliver the result that we had promised, and they were really, really happy. In fact, the third person, the third business owner, the partner was really, really impressed. Today, I have been working with them for last 3 years. ये हमने सिर्फ 3 महीने का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया था, बट आज 3 साल हो चुके हैं उनके साथ. एंड नेक्स्ट ईयर वी आर ओपनिंग अ न्यू ब्रांच फॉर माई क्लाइंट इन साउथ अफ्रीका. तो एक एक अपने क्लाइंट को एक शहर से, एक देश से बाहर लेके जाना, उसकी ब्रांचेस ओपन करवाना, ये बहुत छोटी बात नहीं है, बहुत बड़ी बात है. बहुत हार्ड वर्क लगा है इसमें, बहुत मेहनत लगी है, रातें खोई हैं, दिन खोया है, लेकिन रिजल्ट लाके दिखाया है. तो चीजें इजीली नहीं आती, बट देन आती हैं जब आप पागल होते हैं अपने गोल्स के लिए, अपने विजन के लिए, तो आप टाइम नहीं देखते हैं. सो दैट्स व्हाट आई डिड. I never thought about time and money about myself, but I actually focused on delivering results. And luckily it worked for me, and I think ये सबके लिए काम करता है. So all this would not have been possible without FlexiFunnel pages, I would say. And without mentioning, Saurabh's training is one of a kind. I love his trainings, and the kind of the trainings and tips and tricks he shared in the trainings. It is not just like bookish thing. जो भी चीजें हैं वो सारे रियल वर्ल्ड में रियल पेन से निकल के उसके सॉल्यूशंस बाहर आए हैं. तो आई थिंक अगर हम उस ट्रेनिंग को भी मिस कर रहे हैं, तो मुझे लगता है जैसे मैं मिस कर रहा था, बहुत कुछ मिस कर रहा था, और जब मैंने ट्रेनिंग देखी तो मेरे आधे से ज़्यादा आंसर तो मेरे को वहीं सॉल्व आउट हो गए. मुझे डिसीजन भी लेना नहीं पड़ा मैं फ्लेक्सिबल लूँ या ना लूँ. सो दैट वॉज देयर. If I go to my next thing, the total sale we have done so far is more than 40 lakhs now. But not to forget, started from 30,000. 30,000 से स्टार्ट किया था. पहला क्लाइंट था, कोई बिजनेस नहीं किया था, 18 साल की जॉब थी. एंड इट मेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंस फॉर मी. आई एम नॉट श्योर, बहुत लोगों के लिए बहुत कम होगा, बट फॉर मी इट इज क्वाइट अ लॉट. इवन बिजनेस में 1 रुपया भी कमाना बहुत बड़ी चीज़ होती है जब आप जॉब में 18 साल निकाल चुके. सो and next year we are planning to break our next target of 1.2 CR. And I'm quite sure ये बहुत आराम से हो जाएगा. I'm sure this would happen with FlexiFunnel and my expertise on my subject. So पहली चीज मेरी खुद की स्किल्स हैं. दूसरी, मेरे को कुछ ऐसी स्किल्स थी जो मेरे पास नहीं अवेलेबल थी, जिसकी वजह से मैं एक हाई टिकट क्लोज नहीं कर पा रहा था, मैक्सिमम लोगों के पास रीच आउट नहीं कर पा रहा था. कुछ चीज़ें थी जो टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स मेरे तरफ कहीं ना कहीं लैकिंग था, जो मुझे फुलफिल हुआ यहाँ से ट्रेनिंग से एंड फ्लेक्सिबल से. सो दैट इज देयर. नाउ आपके दिमाग में चीज़ें आ रही होंगी, हाउ आई क्लोज दीज क्लाइंट्स. अभी तक मैं स्टोरी आपको सुनाए जा रहा हूँ कि हाँ, ये क्लोज किया, वो क्लोज किया, बट मैंने कैसे क्लोज किया, मैं अपनी कुछ बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस आपसे शेयर करना चाहूँगा. आई एम श्योर आप लोगों को शायद मदद मिलेगी. सो फर्स्ट आई शार्पेंड माई सोर्ड एंड माई स्किल. ठीक है. आपके पास जो भी, पहले मैंने बहुत लोगों को कॉपी किया, जैसे कि हर इंसान करता है। बट फाइनली जब मेरे वो सारे बिजनेस नहीं चले, आई रियलाइज दैट आई शुड स्टार्ट समथिंग जिसकी स्किल मेरे पास ऑलरेडी है। कॉपी करने से काम नहीं चलेगा। And then I realized, since 18 years, I have been doing business planning. So I thought, okay, let's be a business specialist in that case. And that is what I did. So I started with what I had. मैं अपनी स्किल के साथ ही स्टार्ट किया और मैंने अपनी स्किल को ही आगे प्रोसीड किया। मैंने किसी को कॉपी नहीं किया। बिकॉज जब जब मैंने कॉपी किया, तो मैं सिर्फ बाहर की जो शेल है वो देख के कॉपी कर रहा था। आई थिंक हम सब ऐसे ही करते हैं। और अंदर की जो कैलकुलेशंस हैं, अंदर की जो चीज़ें हैं, जो उस इंसान का एक्चुअली पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस है, वो हमें पता भी नहीं होता, जिसकी वजह से हम फेल हो जाते हैं। सो आई थिंक इट इज़ वेरी मच रिक्वायर्ड, आप अपनी खुद की स्किल से स्टार्ट करें, नो मैटर आपकी स्किल आपको मार्केट में दिख भी रही है कि नहीं। एंड टू बी ऑनेस्ट, मेरी स्किल के लिए अभी सिर्फ पूरे इंडिया में सिर्फ 4 लोग हैं जो मेरे कॉम्पिटिटर्स हैं। नॉट नॉट मोर देन 4 इन दिस वन। 145 करोड़ लोगों में मेरे सिर्फ 4 लोगों का कंपटीशन मेरे को बीट करना कोई मेरे लिए बड़ी बात नहीं है। सो ये मुझे पता भी नहीं था, बट देन मैंने जब शुरू किया तब मुझे पता लगा। तो आई थिंक ये मैं आपको सजेस्ट करना चाहूंगा, आपका जो भी स्किल है प्लीज उसी में रहिए, कॉपी मत कीजिएगा। बिकॉज आपको नहीं पता वो आपकी स्किल कहाँ कहाँ काम आने वाली है। और आप, हो सकता है आप एक ब्लू ओशन में खड़े हैं, लेकिन आप बार बार रेड ओशन में जंप करे जा रहे हैं। सो
करेक्ट।
डोंट जस्ट कॉपी, जस्ट ट्रस्ट योर स्किल्स, ट्रस्ट योर एक्सपीरियंस। आपने वो लाइफ जी है, आपने वो एक्सपीरियंस जिया, और वो वाला जो है वो कोई और कॉपी कर ही नहीं सकता। ठीक
ट्रू।
है। सेकेंड थिंग आई वांट टू टेल यू दैट आई लर्न द स्ट्रैटेजीज फ्रॉम फ्लेक्सिबल ट्रेनिंग्स, जो कि इमेंस, एक एक इट इज लाइक, तलवारें मेरे पास थी, भाले मेरे पास थे, सब कुछ मेरे पास था। बट उस तलवार को चलाना कैसे है, भाले चलाने कैसे हैं, वो मुझे फ्लेक्सिबल ने सिखाया। तो वो चीज़ें मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा, बहुत अच्छा लगा। बिकॉज जो फाउंडर्स हैं फ्लेक्सीफनल के, वो खुद एक बेस, ग्राउंड बेस से आते हैं। और उन्होंने खुद अपनी जर्नी को जो फेस किया है, वो एक्चुअली में उनके सॉल्यूशंस लेके हमारे तक आए हैं। तो आई थिंक इससे बढ़िया सॉफ्टवेयर मेरे लिए तो कोई और नहीं हो सकता। एंड आई एम श्योर आपके लिए भी नहीं हो पाएगा। एक बार आप अगर यूज करेंगे, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर यू विल नॉट लीव दिस पोर्टल एवर। थर्ड थिंग, आई फोकस ऑन हेल्पिंग माई क्लाइंट्स रादर देन फोकसिंग व्हाट आई एम गेटिंग। तो मैं इस चीज पे ज्यादा फोकस करता कि मुझे क्या मिल रहा है, मैंने उस पर ज्यादा फोकस किया कि मुझे अपने क्लाइंट को क्या ला के देना है। एंड आई थिंक दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इन योर बिजनेस। अगर आप 24 घंटे अपने ऊपर ही फोकस करते हैं कि आपको क्या मिलेगा, आपको क्या मिलेगा, आपको क्या मिलेगा, प्लीज ट्रस्ट मी, आप वो रिजल्ट ला के नहीं दे पाओगे। ठीक है। आप सिर्फ एक ही चीज पे फोकस कीजिए, मुझे क्लाइंट को जो एक्सपेक्टेड है वो लाके देना है। एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू विद माई कॉन्फिडेंस, आपको पैसे मांगने ही नहीं पड़ेंगे, कभी भी नहीं मांगने पड़ेंगे। माई क्लाइंट पेज मी 1 मंथ इन एडवांस ऑलवेज, नॉट वन नॉट टू, ऑल माई 16 क्लाइंट्स। मेरे पास ज्यादा क्लाइंट्स नहीं है, बट आई थिंक आई प्रेफर क्वालिटी ओवर क्वांटिटी। तो आई ओनली हैव 16 क्लाइंट्स राइट नाउ, दोज हु आर हेल्पिंग मी with more than 40-50 lakhs per annum. And I think that matters a lot. And that is also 1 or 2 days working in a week. I think that makes a difference. So next is, I never tried for a sale. I just helped my clients taking a decision about my services. मैं कभी भी फोकस नहीं करता हूँ सेल क्लोज करने के लिए, बिकॉज सेल इज नॉट अबाउट सेलिंग, सेल इज अबाउट हेल्पिंग somebody to take a decision. सो अगर आप अपने क्लाइंट को डिसीजन ही नहीं करवा पा रहे हैं, तो आप सेल क्या करेंगे, आप नहीं कर सकते। सो ऑलवेज फोकस ऑन टेकिंग अ डिसीजन। आप अपनी सर्विसेज को शेयर कीजिए, आप उनके बेनिफिट्स बताइए, आप अपने सॉल्यूशन उनको रेफर कीजिए। अगर आपके सॉल्यूशन उनको समझ आते हैं और उनको लगता है कि उनकी पेन सॉर्टेड हो सकती है आपके सॉल्यूशन से, तो आई एम डैम श्योर आप उसको 1 रुपया क्या, आप उसको 10 लाख भी बोलेंगे, वो आपको पे करेगा। सो इट इज दैट मच। सो रिजल्ट इज द नेम ऑफ द गेम। फिफ्थ पॉइंट विच आई वांट टू मेंशन, मैं हमेशा इसी चीज पे ध्यान देता हूँ, मैं और किसी चीज पे ध्यान नहीं देता हूँ। रिजल्ट 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 रिजल्ट, दैट्स इट। रिजल्ट है तो सब कुछ है, रिजल्ट नहीं है तो आप कुछ नहीं हो। सो आप कितना भी बड़ा पैसा इकट्ठा कर लो, आप कितना भी बड़ा इन्वेस्टमेंट करके अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर लो, कितने भी एम्प्लॉयज रख लो, इट्स ऑल जीरो इफ यू आर अनेबल टू ब्रिंग रिजल्ट इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर क्लाइंट्स। सो आई थिंक ये बहुत मेन चीज़ें हैं जो कि मेरे को हेल्प करती है मेरे क्लाइंट को क्लोज करने में। एंड आई एम श्योर आप लोगों को इसकी वैल्यू कुछ मिलेगी जब आप इसको यूज करेंगे। नेक्स्ट मंथ में हमारी अभी जो प्लानिंग है, नेक्स्ट मंथ वी आर स्टार्टिंग आवर सेल्स अकेडमी फॉर पीपल हु वांट्स टू लर्न द स्किल ऑफ क्लोजिंग विदाउट इवन डूइंग सेल्स। मतलब बेचना भी नहीं है लेकिन माल बिक गया। सो आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट दैट टीचिंग इन माय अकेडमी। एंड आई थिंक ये भी मेरे पास जो कॉन्फिडेंस आया बहुत सारा मेरे एक्सपीरियंस में था, बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट बहुत सारी चीज़ें मैंने इस जर्नी में सीखी हैं। मुझे लगता है ये सब कंट्रीब्यूट आगे करेगा. And not to mention, flexible and its training has given me, a lot of power in this. So thanks to Saurabh and flexible and software, which gave me the power to present myself more effectively in front of my audience, clients, and help me drive more results for myself and for my clients as well. I mean, जितना थैंक यू बोलूँ उतना कम है सौरभ भाई. मैं सिर्फ ये बोलूँगा कि यू आर डूइंग रियली, यू नो I would not say you're doing a business. I would say you're doing a charity to all of us. So you're helping many dreams to achieve actually. हम लोग जो जॉब में बैठे हुए हैं, बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जो मुझे लगता था कि मैं ऑफिस में बैठा क्यों, मैं आई डिजर्व टू बी अ बिजनेस ओनर, बट वो कभी फील नहीं हो, वो कभी कॉन्फिडेंस ही नहीं आया अंदर से. बट कुछ कुछ चीजें जब धीरे धीरे चीजें क्लियर होती रही, एक मैंने चीज अपने गुरु से सीखी थी, मेरे मेंटर से. आई वुड नॉट नेम हिम, बट व्हाट ही सेज, हमेशा 3 से 5 मीटर चलो और उसके बाद अगले 5 मीटर की सोचो. तो मैं अब यही करता हूँ, मैं हमेशा 3 से 5 मीटर चलता हूँ. आगे मेरे को कुछ भी किसी भी चीज़ के आंसर नहीं मिलते, मैं उसके बारे में ज़्यादा दिमाग खराब नहीं करता हूँ, मैं जस्ट चलता रहता हूँ. सो आई थिंक यही एक तरीका है जहाँ पे आप अपने आप को नेगेटिविटी से और लो कॉन्फिडेंस से बचा सकते हैं. So I think this is it. And as the last slide says, लास्ट ईयर मुझे एफजीएस का एक अवार्ड मिला है फॉर अचीविंग 10 लाख रुपीज. एक्चुअली वो 23 लाख हो चुका था, बट 25 लाख के कैटेगरी में मैं नहीं था, इसलिए मेरे को 10 लाख का मिला. बट आई वॉज देयर. एंड एक टाइम था, 2018-19 की बात है, मैं आपसे कुछ शेयर करना चाहूंगा. 2019 या 20 में मैंने, जब एफजीएस एक्चुअली सौरभ भाई स्टार्ट हुआ था, तो ये दूसरा एफजीएस था आई थिंक. तो पहले वाला एफजीएस में मैंने जब देखा सारे अवार्ड ले रहे थे, तो मैं एक्चुअली मैं वेबिनार देखते देखते बोल रहा था काश मैं भी स्टेज पे एक दिन आऊंगा. एंड मुझे एक्चुअली में यकीन नहीं आया जिस दिन मैं और मेरी वाइफ ये अवार्ड लेने आए थे. एंड आई माई वाइफ वॉज क्राइंग व्हेन आई वॉज होल्डिंग दिस अवार्ड. And actually you made my dream possible. So thanks so much for that. And I am sure आप लोगों के साथ रहूंगा, बहुत कुछ सीखूंगा और आगे हम लोग बढ़ते रहेंगे. थैंक यू
नेक्स्ट
सो
ईयर
मच.
वाला, नेक्स्ट ईयर में कौन सा अवार्ड है आपके पास?
मेरे पास अभी आई हैव क्रॉस 42 lakhs एक्चुअली. तो नेक्स्ट ईयर 2025 दिसंबर तक मैं 1.5 या 1.2 CR क्रॉस कर दूंगा.
ओके, हमारा अभी नेक्स्ट ईयर का इवेंट 7, 8, 9 मार्च को होएगा दिल्ली में, तालकटोरा में ही
ओके.
होएगा. तो
ओके.
7, 8 मतलब आप 1 मार्च तक जो भी टारगेट अपना हिट करेंगे, सो बेस्ड ऑन दैट दी अवार्ड वुड बी देयर.
श्योर श्योर श्योर.
Yeah. And Paramveer ka question hai, how can we apply for Achievers Award? Paramveer, we will let you know. All the FlexiFunnels customers, you will get a communication regarding that towards the event, okay? Yes. So एक चीज जिसको मैं यहाँ पे रिआइटरेट करना चाहूंगा, सबसे पहले तो थैंक यू सो मच सौरभ, सो गुड टू सी यू ओवर हियर. थैंक यू सो मच. एंड one thing that I would like to reiterate over here is, just like Saurabh mentioned, at the end of the day, your focus should be on just one single thing, and that is to help your customers get results. अगर आपने सिर्फ उस एक चीज के ऊपर फोकस कर लिया, you will automatically be successful. See, if you will
यस.
think over here, I am not the one who is telling you about so many benefits of FlexiFunnels. So many of our customers are coming over here and they are telling you about the benefits of FlexiFunnels. Some of them are one of the top 10 customers of FlexiFunnels. They are coming over here, just like Saurabh is over here. So if you can have a service or a skill or a business which is creating results, then your work will automatically be done. So just focus over there. You channelize your energy over there. All of your success will be taken care of, right? And just like Saurabh mentioned, one more thing, that initially he charged a very low amount from his clients. Even Sahil said the same thing. I will tell you, when I started my journey, my first client, I did not get paid even a single rupee from that client. He paid me 0 rupees. But still, I worked with him. Why? Because I wanted confidence, I wanted experience, I wanted somebody to invest on ads, क्योंकि मेरे को ads की practice करनी थी. So even if that person was ready to pay for the ads, and I was the one who was managing it, and if you will get results, then you can pay me. That was the deal. So that's how I
या.
got started. And that's how anybody can get started. You want to make it a no brainer. अभी सौरभ, you can stop sharing the screen. अभी बीच में ना एक क्वेश्चन भी आया था, that I will also answer that particular question, कि what would clients prefer, कि they would prefer कि वो अपना खुद का अकाउंट यूज करें फ्लेक्सी का, या फिर हमारा अकाउंट यूज करें. I will tell you two sides of the equation, okay? गुड क्लाइंट्स दे वुड प्रेफर कि वो अपना क्लाइंट्स यूज करें, अपना फ्लेक्सिबल अकाउंट यूज करें। जो न्यूबी क्लाइंट्स है, एंड न्यूबी क्लाइंट का मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो नए हैं, मे बी उनका 20 साल से वो अपना लेट्स सपोज रियल एस्टेट का बिजनेस रन कर रहे हैं, या कोई कार डीलिंग का बिजनेस रन कर रहे हैं, या अपना कुछ और लोकल बिजनेस रन कर रहे हैं, लेकिन ऑनलाइन वर्ल्ड में नए हैं, तो उनको इतना डिटेल्स पता नहीं है। तो मे बी वो बोले कि जैसा भैया है वैसा कर लो, क्योंकि दे डोंट नो अ लॉट। However, they should be using their own FlexiFunnels account. Lekin, when they are getting started, they don't have a lot of idea. So they would say and agree ki, they can work with your FlexiFunnels account. The good thing for you as a service provider over there is that now their business is dependent on your account. So if I am looking from the business owner point of view, I will tell that business owner that you should be using your individual FlexiFunnels account so that you are not dependent on one single service provider. Because let's suppose as a service provider, if you turn out to be not putting in efforts, just an example, even you can be that person who is not putting in efforts. तो उसका business भी आपके account में stuck हो गया. But if I'm looking at your side of the equation as a service provider, if somebody's client's account is in your account, client's business is in your account, their pages, everything, now they are dependent on you. So, as a business owner, have your own individual account. As a service provider, ethically, they should have their own individual account. You should recommend them that have your own individual account. At the same time, there would be clients who would be like, nahi, nahi, aap hi kar do. So in that case, you can have their pages on your account. So that's how the equation will work.